All right, so we're here with Ryan from Microsoft team.
I actually don't work for Microsoft.
No, what do you work for?
I work for a company called Internology.
Okay.
San Diego, California.
Okay, very nice.
And I'm a developer, so I'm here kind of telling the developer side of the story.
So you've actually worked with the new operating system for Microsoft. Okay, so we're actually looking at Windows 7, the new Microsoft operating system. And Ryan's going to give us a quick run through of this.
Sure. So here's an application that does touch paint. So you have multi-touch support. I can be doing things like drawing while changing the color.
Just so you know.
So I mean that's something that's a little cool. It's a little gimmicky, but whatever.
I'm seeing all the roses.
So we have things like touch support for different applications. You know, I can do things like touch here and
so one of the things that we've done for the UACs.
Really cool thing, Windows 7 is the taskbar. So now I have support for showing previews of all my tabs in Internet Explorer. We also have support for being able to jump to different tabs. So these are tabs in the same application. These aren't different windows. And I can hover over them and get a preview. Same thing with any running application. I can hover over and get that preview immediately.
Okay.
Next,
another thing is touch support in Internet Explorer, things like this. I can do. I mean, this isn't really that useful, but you can definitely find applications for it.
Well, definitely for visually impaired users. I mean, that was definitely for work like Zoom as well. But yeah, aside from the obvious touch screen interface, why the quick release of Windows 7 from so soon to Vista?
I don't really know the answer to that.
Sure.
I mean, I don't work for Microsoft, so I can't really tell that story. But I mean, I'm sure they're really kind of trying to recover from Vista, and, that kind of whole thing, and they're aware of that. They're aware that people weren't really happy. But I mean,
obviously the touchscreen interface is a huge improvement to the operating system, right?
But it's hardware based.
Yeah.
I mean, so HP makes this, and Microsoft doesn't make the hardware. They just make the support for it. So as a developer, it's really easy for me to be able to hook into that pump and be able to get contacts or get gestures. Like I have support for flicking, and I can flick up right here and get a control.
Sure.
So for me as a developer to be able to hook into that, I mean, I can do whatever I want with it.
Really, and you find it pretty easy to develop for this application?
Very easy.
For the operating system?
The touch paint application I showed you was something that a friend of mine, Kevin Kennedy, did in like a weekend or something.
Really?
Very easy to hook into that sort of pump. And it's a little slow. The graphics drivers aren't there. I couldn't download them yesterday, but
sure, yeah.
I mean, it's really easy to do.
Could you show us that slideshow application?
Oh, sure.
The one sitting right there in the background?
This one here?
Yep.
So we have support for flicking back and forth. I can go here. I don't have resize support, but there's some cool things like I can do a swirl. Or I can do a ripple effect.
He's
totally gimmicky, but I mean, some people like the bells and whistles.
Absolutely, yeah.
so he would.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, thank you so much, sir.